So, looks like we're alive. The Today I wanted to do a few things, including attempting a solo of the Doggo. Not in... Right now we're in my Serenity pot, and we can kind of just knock this dog a bit, but we can't fight him, like, in the event. And the event's going away in a couple days, so I figured I'll get my fighting in while I can. And in the meanwhile, there's also a new event, Misty Dungeons. So, figured I would start by doing an attempt on the Doggo, which dilapidated old house. I believe that's the place. And I'll just go in with my Eula and see how I can manage. I still need... Okay, so actually, is there an item that I can pick up? No, looks like that's just to show us the fact that it's a domain. So my Eula currently looking like this. Got a pretty lucky roll on her feather. That crit damage 27.2%. It hit that on the last, on level 20. And it was a 7.8% roll too, so it was a high roll. This is one I should probably, yeah, keep leveling up. I would love to get more crit rate. But anyway, she has pretty good ER thanks in large part to Skyward Pride, and Skyward Pride does provide a good amount of extra damage from its passive effects. And I still have to do these, which are going to involve dodging the enemy attacks. So I'm gonna hope that I can do dodging the enemy attacks really well. We shall see. Alright, so that should be it. And I did switch over to using controller because when I'm using melee characters like Eula, I find controller a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so he dashes away and leaves behind a decoy, which he then explodes. Okay, oh shit, that whiffed. So, but it's got a combo that I'm not sure how well I can read it. Oh, he also has an attack where he jumps on top of the sword. Yeah, so he dashes away. Oh, so I think, yeah, oh shit. Okay, I got hit by the lightning, which might invalidate one of the event achievements. But we shall see. Okay, so he's got this dash where he dashes forward, does a circular, and I think that's the extent of it, and then he can kind of chase you. And then he can also, yeah, shoot the laser, or I think he can also do a attack, a combo of a sort off of that dash. I'm not sure. But he does a couple attacks. It's a pretty short combo, and then you can follow it up with the laser or the lightning usually. Okay. So that one's fairly easy to dodge, I would say. Eula's attacks don't tend to get her in enough of a committed into a long enough animation that I can't dodge that attack if need be. So actually, that's a good opportunity to counter, huh? So, yeah, he's got this projectile attack with shooting lightning, which I guess the toughest attacks to avoid are the short distance melee. Those are the ones that can come out very quickly. And I guess they don't tend to do a lot of damage at least, but they still obviously do some damage, and you can't afford much of that at all without any healing. Okay, got 2 stacks. Okay. That reduces his defense. Oh shit. Okay, so once that AoE attack goes off, it's fairly safe. Like right here, it seems it's fairly safe. Let's see. I think I have a pretty decent idea of its attacks now, so I can do that to use the iframes through the... Oh shit, nice, it knocked it over. I was having a hard time doing that because I needed to dodge so much. Alright, nice. So I got the solo pulled off. I don't know which ones... I got at least one, it looks like. Oh nice, I got both. Wait. So I guess getting hit by the lightning was okay. That was pretty fun. My second time fighting that guy, so I knew its attacks more or less, but my expertise at it was still pretty low, or close to non-existent at the beginning. And I learned along the way, which is something I enjoy doing with games like this. Also, before I continue with the Abyss, I figure I'll try Floor 9 of the Abyss. So I realized I haven't been into this restaurant ever. I've seen streamers go in here, but I myself have literally never stepped foot in here, so I'm just gonna check it out. And Sayu is my only Inazuma character on this team, so I figure she's a good choice. Ooh, this has unique music. Nice. I'm pretty sure I've never heard this in the game or elsewhere. It's good, and it's perfect for this atmosphere in this little restaurant. Oh shit, there's no invisible wall, we can actually go up? Oh wow, this is so... Okay, I'm really glad I decided to check this out. There's a lot more to this than I expected. There should be a lot more buildings like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is sort of like Deluxe Bar. Angel Share, I think? Or no, I think Angel Share is the like the food place in the central street. I forget what Deluxe Bar's name is. Youngster, yeah, she does look young, right? And Sayu is, to be fair, fairly young. I think she's older than she looks, but she's still on the young side. She's in her teens, I think. Real big shot, ooh. Erika, who's Erika? Kind of funny that Erika is a Japanese name while it's also a Western name. I feel like I've heard of a actress named Erika. Politics. The new commission believes in the power of our almighty shogun. She definitely has her reasons for making her choices. Yeah, but she did reverse the Vision Hunt decree, right? Okazaki Erika. Karma? Order to monitor an important figure at the Tenure Commission. Let me think the Archons. Okay, so she won't regale us with her life story. I guess I'm kind of grateful for that, actually. Anyway, this is a pretty area. I like it. And the music is very nice. As to be expected in this game at this point. Yeah, it's so what's the name of this place? Uyu restaurant. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard to remember. Uyu. And they seem to sell seafood based on what I can tell on the imagery. Not my thing. I don't like eating seafood at all, basically. Other than canned tuna. Tuna sandwiches, tuna melts, those I tend to be okay with. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's go and do the reset. Do I have, yeah, I have these two. Pick up. Let's do the reset Abyss, which I haven't touched yet. Yeah, it's been pretty consistent for me. I haven't touched the Abyss at all, not even practice runs or multiple attempts. Just every single run of the Abyss that I've done for months. Maybe ever, I'm not sure if I... Yeah, but in any case, it's been a while. I've only done it on stream. So yeah, I did 36 star last time. When there is a geo construct near your active character, your charged attacks deal 30% more damage. Oh wow. Huh. That means it's possible to use the Traveler Geo just as a support for providing buffs that way. Well, so we'll rely on Zhongli for Morgana, I guess. Well, so let me check. So we got Hydro Slime at the top. Hydro at the bottom as well. I feel like Cryo would be good at the bottom. Now, Physical should work against basically everyone. Let's try putting in a strong Eula team at the top. Just wanna kind of see how well my Eula can perform when she's really needed to. And at the bottom, I want to put in a team with Yoimiya. Now, would like a shielder. Yeah, I guess I should put Noelle in. And Xingqiu, yeah, very much what I'm gonna want. Not Ganyu. Oh yeah, let's bring her along. Do a little bit of countering. And, oh yeah, I should switch up music. I'll do that for the next chambers. Skill damage. Okay, skill damage is gonna be pretty good for Yoimiya in particular. So we got slimes to deal with, and I believe there are archers. Yeah, archers off to the side. Okay. Oh shit, that slime somehow avoided getting hit. Huh. So I need to remember to refresh Zhongli's shield, I guess, and also to use Diona's shield. See. My Eula has quite good ER so that I can use her burst pretty freely off cooldown. That said, the amount of time we have for these chambers in floor 9 is pretty high. The shield's gonna be pretty annoying. I'll do this. There we go. have some fun with Yoimiya. So floor 9 we're really not expecting much difficulty at all. But it should be entertaining to see how my current Eula handles floor 11 and then floor 12 even, which we'll get to. Alright, it's just these 5, huh? Okay, so, oh shit. Xingqiu's burst here is... oh shit. Oh, I thought I managed to avoid hitting that. Pretty pointless. Because... avoid that. This guy always has Hydro on him, or at least he does with his shield. Yeah, plenty of time. That's the only one that's gonna be any useful for me here. Okay, so now a good chance for Eula to do some good things. Also, I do have a 4-piece Noblesse set on my current Diona. It is something I wanted to put on her for a while. Oh shit. Oh, did that? Oh, nice. I think it managed to kill one of the guys. I feel like it just helps her offensive support greatly compared to what I used to have on her, which were 2-piece Emblem and 2-piece Maiden. And the less healing is noticeable, not gonna lie. It's not trivial, but I think I can still live with it. And it's a worthy trade-off for the extra damage. What's gonna be a pain though is I believe we have pylon defense to deal with for floor 11. They brought that back. Oh shit. Killed him before the counter could work. Do that. Nice. Chance for Yoimiya to do her thing. It really is just too bad that they didn't give her a shorter internal cooldown, or none at all, like the case of Xiangling. It just... the fact that Xiangling doesn't have any internal cooldown on her hits, on her burst, that alone is what's responsible for a large part of what makes Xiangling such a busted DPS. Better than my 5 stars, right? Better than most of my 5 stars, possibly all. Burst damage. Yeah. Alright, so this is one I do have to do in 3 minutes. But fortunately, it being a pure DPS check, there isn't too much to worry about other than just focusing on making my characters do as much damage as possible as quickly as possible. So let's do it that way. And make sure to take advantage of Diona's 4-piece Noblesse for the extra damage. Nice. I didn't quite catch that second one, but the first one was like 220k, pretty satisfying. Not gonna lie. And how much time did we have left? 9:20, wow, so that took less than 40 seconds. Holy shit. That's shorter than I would have expected. But I'll take it. Okay, now time to go ham with Yoimiya. Kill these fuckers. Okay, killed one. Good. Okay. Let's heal up a little bit. And then... Shit. Well, with Xingqiu's burst helping out, the vape damage should be pretty substantial. Oh, shit. Put up that shield. Wow, her burst lasts a damn long time. That is... It's pretty impressive just how long it lasts. You switch back to her, and it's already... or it's still going on. Is everything alright for now? Yeah, more or less. I guess so. It's about the same as usual. But, yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Happy Friday. See what I got here. Not a good one at all. So, for floor 9, my Eula handled things pretty darn well, I'd say. Now, let's try this. So, I don't know if this event is identical to the previous ones, but seems to be similar. Electrocharge not only receives a damage bonus, but will also increase the rate at which your elemental bursts can be used. Ooh. Electrocharged. So we'd want to bring Electro and Hydro. Oh wow, so these are the only ones we can use. Also, there's going to be some energy recharge. Splendor challenge during the trial. Okay. Ooh, chance to use Tartaglia and her. Sweet. Let's see. So I would want a healer, and as much as I'd want to use Beto, I feel like I don't have a built Sarah, and Sarah's probably going to be fun to use with Raiden Shogun. You must activate all the ancient runes within the time limit. Key to unlocking the final challenge. Various challenges. Complete the plunder challenge to strengthen leyline disorder effects. Yeah, I do remember these machines. The beginning of the map, at least, seems basically identical. See what kind of challenge this is. Oh, come on. So, a good chance to do some electro charge. Okay. Use his burst there, and then her burst. And her burst is satisfying to use. Holy cow. Lasts a pretty decent amount of time, too. Finally got ball, indeed. Indeed. She is fun to use. Absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna have to check their stats and everything after this fight. But this is a good chance to try out these characters. Tartaglia too is a lot of fun. Ball's pretty weak, is she? Yeah, 91% crit damage, that's not great. 272 ER. Guess that's pretty solid. Oh, she's got the catch, level 80. And only R1. Oof. Only R1. Yeah, and 1.3k attack. These are all not great. C0, which I guess is fine. Oh, an 888, but I believe Tartaglia gives that to everyone in the party. Alright. So I have to beat the labyrinth within 30 minutes, which seems like should be plenty of time. Also, oh, let me check with the other characters too. So he's got Rust, Favonius. Oh. I wonder if they have at the same constellation at least that I have. If they're characters that I'm lucky enough to have. Same? Okay, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. They provide at least as strong, and then the talents are even higher. Oh, she's got 4-piece noblesse. So, what's the 4-piece maiden's effect? Using an elemental skill or burst increases healing received by all party members by 20%. I see. So that's a perfect one for a healer like her. And I should keep in mind that Kujisara's burst is noblesse, or Kujisara is using noblesse, and therefore when I use her burst, there's a good time to start doing a lot of DPS. So try that. And use that to buff Tartaglia instead of... Oof, man. Yeah, he's pretty fun to play as, too. Yeah, absolutely. 29k. Yeah, I guess it's not bad. But I've certainly seen more busted Raiden Shoguns. Like that one C6 that Hina Melina has is like 300k on the burst, the first hit. She also has R2 with engulfing lightning, which helps. But this one, not so much. Only 180k. Only 180k, really. Yeah, I hit 220k earlier with my Eula in the Abyss. It was pretty nice. Oh shit. Ah. Gonna want to get some healing this way. Yeah, I think she still has that thing up. Okay. First. Yeah. You're shielding, I'll just attack one of your friends. So use Kujisara's burst. And that's buffed. So now Raiden should be able to do some damage, and there's gonna be some electro charged. Red beam in the sky shows where the last 550k. Oh wow! In the Abyss 400k. Oh yeah. In floor 12, unfortunately, the ruin machines, I believe they have resistance against... Oh shit. Oh no. I had Tartaglia in transform mode, so now the cooldown on that thing is... Holy cow, it's almost 30 seconds. But given that I have C6 Rosaria, I figured I should give an attempt at building her up and using her as a support for Eula, because her ability to reduce enemy defense or enemy resistance to physical damage seems like, for obvious reasons, that it would go pretty well with Eula. I need to heal up. But I'm not quite sure how I would make a team with... Oh shit, I think I might have gotten frozen. With all of them, or with Eula and Rosaria. They work well together. feel like I'd need a shielder. A shielder comes in very useful with Eula, because with Eula you want to be just hacking away at the enemy as much as possible. It's annoying to, and counterproductive to have to dodge a bunch, especially right after using her burst. So Diona's a perfect fit, but I don't quite want to go triple cryo. I'm not quite so sure that triple cryo would be a great idea. Oh shit. All that buff's gonna be kinda wasted. Eula, Rosaria, Beta, Diona. Yeah, so I guess that would work, the triple cryo. Certainly. But thinking I could do something like Noelle and I don't know if I actually managed to get that buff. Because Noelle's also a healer slash shielder. I guess there aren't that many of those in the game. Bennett instead of Diana. Yeah, I guess Bennett's a character who also certainly works. And maybe Fischl instead of Beto. Particularly in the Abyss, I figure I could use Beto in the national team and have Fischl for a Eula team. You like to use Kokomi. Ah, that's also a good partner, eh? Because Eula at least does gain resistance to interruption. So even if she gets hurt, if you can out-heal how much she gets hurt, it's not really a big deal. Oh shit, this is where you started. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Childy. Yeah, I guess if I actually had him and played him, that's something I'd probably get used to. I should, it's not that hard to pay attention to, so I should try to do that better. Okay. I would like to use Kujasara someday, but I guess it's hard to make it work. Or she's almost exclusively a support for Raiden Shogun. I feel like she's usable as a support for anyone. But in particular the now we can use Tartaglia. Particularly C6, which I don't have yet. She's yeah, basically exclusive, the 60% extra crit damage. I mean, I guess it works pretty well for anyone, any Electra, to be fair. But she's kind of clumsy to use, I feel like. 2 5-star Electro characters. Oh yeah, 2 total, huh? Just her and Keqing, who both have... Looks like we can't change their wings. Who both had banners, right? Okay. Oh shit, you're right, that has an AoE portion. Yeah, until Yaemiko released, that's true. Because Yaemiko, we're expecting to be a 5-star. Right? And we've seen her, I believe it's an earring. Yeah, I believe it's an earring that shows that it's definitely Electro. There's basically no mystery on that. Unless they decide to switch things up somehow. I'm curious what her kit's gonna be like. Because I don't know if people remember, but before the release of Raiden Shogun, and I guess perhaps to be fair, still to this day. A lot of people complain about how Electro is weaker than the other elements. So Raiden Shogun didn't fix it per se, but because she's such a busted character, she helped raise the general reputation of Electro. Complete the trial. Okay, wow, so that's all you need to get the rewards? That's very little. Frozen. Freezing trial. Okay, nice. So this one is about freezing enemies, and conveniently enough, we have some hydro enemies. So that'll be fun. Oh, and they change what's available to you. Huh. A lot of cryo. We're, say, 2.5, we should have Yai and Ayato banner. Oh, right, Ayato. I do keep forgetting about him. So, yeah, I figure... I wasn't sure, because I figured next... Or, yeah, 2.5, it would make sense to have Yai Miko and somebody, but Ayato works. Do I use Xingqiu? Let's try this. Yeah. New 4-star on Yaibin Shinobu. 4-star Electro character. Interesting. Shinobu. Shinobu is one of those names that I feel like is somewhat common in anime and such. And any character that's named Shinobu tends to be somebody that you end up really liking. I feel like, or somebody who's really cool in some way. I feel like that's a general pattern. Oh shit, who's healing? That's nice to hear. It's a completely, for me anyway, unexpected character. I'd never heard about this character. Of course, it's not as if I pay particular attention to rumors and such. But still, there are some predictable ones. Like, I guess Yoimiya, for instance, caught me by surprise as well, and Yoimiya is one I was very happy with. Did pretty well on floor 9 of the Abyss. I wonder how she'll handle floor 10. We shall see pretty soon. Yeah, got a lot of... Fortunately, half our team can't do much against a lot of these enemies. I guess the decoy works. Primos, yeah. Yes, still for me, the number one priority is definitely Yaimiko. So, if that character ends up being in Yaimiko's banner, that'll work out. Hopefully I'll end up getting some copies of her along the way. But there's always the possibility that I won't, because there's no pity for 4-stars. Man, it's funny seeing streamers who wail on banners, wanting the 4-star, along with the 5-star, of course, and getting like C1, C2 of the 5-star, and only C0 of the 4-star. That kind of thing. Sometimes, RNGesus works in mysterious ways. Right. Oh, and the Kazuha banner too, right? Really? A rerun of his banner is, that's expected, or that's in the rumors too. Yeah, a lot of good characters, yeah, coming up, both reruns and new ones. I mean, we don't know how good the new ones will be from a gameplay perspective, but from a waifu perspective, at least, yeah, Miko, and I'm sure Ayato will be quite popular. It'll have its share of fans during 2.5 or 2.6. Yeah, still a couple updates away, I guess, right? Oh shit, so not having a shielder does make this kinda annoying. Guess I'm gonna have to rely on Xingqiu's E to reduce damage that we take. And I should heal up fully between encounters, yeah. I do like the system of following the beams of light, but it is still mysterious to me why a game like this that already has a pretty well done mapping system doesn't have one for this, where it would make even more sense. For Ito and Goro, I spent 150 rolls for one Goro after he got Ito. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, sometimes RNGs can just kind of fuck you that way, right? Yeah. Let's see. Go ahead and use her burst. This burst. Do I like Ayaka's gameplay? Yeah, it's nice. I'd say maybe it does feel a little. I'm not that used to using the her dash, so to me it feels a little sluggish. I imagine. Well, I mean, it's exactly the same as using Mona, which I'm not a huge fan of either. But I imagine if somebody uses Ayaka a lot, they're pretty used to it, and so they're able to make use of her much better than I can. But I mean, her animations are just so cool. Like, they're so beautiful. I love the way they do it where you don't actually, there's no actual animation of her sheathing her sword, right? She just waves, and then as soon as you can actually see her hand again, the sword is already almost fully in its sheath. She's only finishing off the last bit. And that was something they emphasized quite a bit in the trailer. Okay, so this is her auto attack chain. Right. Oh, yeah, and the end of her auto attack chain has her dashing forwards. And again, by the time she's at the end of her dash, already her sword is almost fully back within its sheath. That's a big part of her overall design. Or her appeal, I guess. She does that style of swordsmanship that's, I guess, not too uncommon in movies and such. Of one move to unsheath and then attack and then sheath. Yeah. And I was thinking the other day, have I unlocked everything? There's this, which... That light was something I'd already unlocked. Yeah, I think I might have... Oh, no. Huh. Yeah, how Ayaka is kind of a foil with Eula. I might have talked about this before, but... Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of decent parallels between them. They're both noble women in their respective cities. And because of that, they have particularly unusual upbringings compared to other women and girls of their age. But whereas Eula is loved by everyone, or sorry, the other way around, Ayaka is loved by everyone, Eula is looked down upon by a lot of people. Loved by a few, to be fair. And how, yeah, they're both elegant, but in very different ways. Very different ways, because Eula wields a big-ass claymore. Ayaka wields a sword. And Eula's movements are all about free-flowing motion. Or constant rotation around and around to build up speed in a way. Her style is all about sort of building up momentum and doing a lot of damage at the end, sort of. Whereas Ayaka's, her style is definitely, she makes lots of quick, very sharp, very precise movements. She's all about starting and finishing in one quick motion. There is just, it's just flash, flash, flash in a way. If you were to see her fighting, she's just, yeah, and yeah, they have that kind of contrast while they're both cryo, right? They're both cryo melee characters. Almost hope, yeah, I will be a sword user. That'll be interesting. I do feel like we're, like, sword users, I guess, have been not underrepresented. I'm not sure, I haven't counted. I think I might have gotten everything at this point, actually. But for myself, I haven't used a sword user DPS since Keqing. And unfortunately, Keqing's stamina issues made it so that I just didn't want to play as her. So if we could get another Electro sword user, and it's one that I can actually enjoy. Oh, I definitely like that. Huh? Okay, so yeah. We got 2 Hydra guys here. Need a waifu with the Ito's gameplay. I wouldn't mind that at all. Ito's gameplay, yeah. That was so much fun. Oh shit, this guy's still alive. Guess. Yeah, MiHoYo's done a good job of making these various oh shit. Okay. Not sure when he's gonna, okay, yeah. When he's gonna unfreeze. Making a bunch of these Claymore users distinctive, stand out from each other in their own ways, and fun to play in their own ways. Like Eula, D-Look, all these characters, they don't really play like the others, but they each have their own kind of way of adding complexity. Shit. Getting hit a lot by Ayaka. Not having a shielder might have not been the best idea, but hey, made it through. Alright, so this is pretty nice though. I love the fact that I'm able to play as these characters that I normally don't have any access to. But I guess we've got, wow, so yeah, it's gonna be a full week of it, huh? Although no, it's gonna be 7, but it's gonna be in 3 stages. When was the last time I used Kea? Yeah, actually I can't even remember. My Kea is level 40. Haven't used him at all. Also, oh yeah. Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Me too. Kazuha is a character that, yeah, I have watched people play, but I haven't played myself, really, so that could be a lot of fun. Yeah, so there's some talents that I did want to level up. Oh wait, I think I didn't pick up the Mora rewards and Primo gems. Okay, so I'm gonna actually level up Official's E. I feel like I should take it all the way up without crowning it quite yet. Just before crowning. So I need 2 more ballad books, gold ones. Yeah, Eula's the best one to use. The 758. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you need to farm the his actual specific books. Which books does he use anyway? I imagine it must be one of the Inazuma books. Alright, so that'll bring her a little bit higher, but I don't think I'll want to spend a crown on her. 9 crowns is quite a lot, but characters that I do want to crown are ones like this one. And I do feel like she is worth a crown. At least, I think her burst is worth crowning, actually. I'm not sure if her burst or her auto attacks are more worth crowning first, but I mean, it's elegance. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny that he happens to use elegance of all things. That's interesting choice that they decided to go with. Okay. I think I will run. So yeah, here's what I'll do. I'll run the Morale line one more time. I might have to run it multiple times, but for now I'll do it once and level up. I will crown Beto's burst, or I've already crowned her burst. I'll crown her E. Stylish. I guess that is true. He is elegant. He does carry a comb around everywhere he goes, after all, right? Let's see. Goro uses light. Oh. I don't know what the lore for light is, actually. I don't know what the lore for any of the books is, to be honest, but you can kind of get a sense from a lot of the names, right? Like, Diligence, I feel like, makes perfect sense for characters like Xiangling, or particularly Ganyu, because those are characters who are, in a large part, known for their diligence. I guess Xiangling maybe not quite as much, but she is known as a master cook, and she is quite dedicated to her cooking. She goes out hiking and such, looking for rare ingredients, so she is willing to put her money where her mouth is. Oh shit. God damn. So, yeah, I guess this not having an archer, this is where I could have brought, say, Fischl instead, and would have helped a little bit with this one particular moment. See, who else uses light? I think yeah, I know that Sayu uses light, which I feel like, well, she's a light girl, she's very small, so that makes sense. I think Raiden Shogun also uses light. So from what I can tell, all 3 Archons use the the Wednesday/Saturday material for their talent books. Which I don't know if that's purposeful or if it's just a weird coincidence. It's not that unlikely, right? Okay, let's yeah, put in friendship team. That up. Might as well pick up the spectral stuff because I don't want to have to kill them any more than I have to, and I'll probably end up using their materials at some point. Yeah, Goro. I figure I'll probably spend some time leveling up Goro at some point, if not now. Yeah, not too far in the future. Where's Fischl? Alright, she's actually in the party. I've already done that. Alright, I wanna... So I've already... crowned her Burst. I really wish I got her C5 so that it would get another 3 levels. And C6 is a little bit extra on that too. But I do plan on triple crowning her, so this will be one more step in the right direction. Unfortunately, I'm basically out of Mora now. And I do have her with the Sacrificial Greatsword, so that I can use her E fairly often. Goro is... You only care about his E, probably 181. Oh, really? Okay, so that'll make him somewhat easy to build. Well, I mean, I don't have particular use for light books right now, so as I lazily level him up, I might spend some light books on him. Alright, let me put on some music. Let's see. I think I feel like something still a little chill. So I'll put on that playlist. Yeah, Friday night. I think it's a good time to relax. End of a work week. There's a ball rerun. Should keep some just in case. Keep some for light. I guess so. That's a good point. I probably want to spend light books on her, right? But even if there's a ball rerun, there's also a decent chance that I won't get her because of all the other characters in the around that time. Okay, so there's an Electro Abyss Mage, which means a Cryo will be pretty useful. So bottom up, so unfortunately Xingqiu won't be much use against the Abyss Herald in the second half. And against the Abyss Lector, Electro won't be that useful. I'll need a solid, like, well, let's try bringing sort of the same teams. National team and Ganyu team? I feel like I don't want to take those teams until floor 12, but up through floor 11 I'd rather try to work in kind of more a variety of teams using characters that I unfortunately can't bring when I need to 3-star difficult chambers. Let's see. I do want to bring Yoimiya again, though, I think. Wow, actually the top here has too many shielders. I don't need that many shielders. So let's do that, and for Yoimiya, I want to bring Beta, yeah. Used Ito's team everywhere. Oh yeah, nice. I mean, I probably would too if I just got Ito. It's one reason why. Oh, nice. That's a good one. One reason why I'm still using Eula for all of these. She is still fresh to me, and with my Diona now having Noblesse, in a pretty good state right now. She's doing a lot of damage. Okay. Get rid of the mages, I guess. Archers are pretty annoying too. Well, I wanted to take care of the mage over there, but unfortunately Diona's aim just decided to go after the archer, so might as well. It's life a little bit easier. Oh, that guy lost his shield, huh? Right, well, let's use Noel here to heal up a little while doing damage. Some energy back this way. Nice. I do like how they do give us so much time for these earlier floors, 9 and 10, that there's not really much of a DPS check thing going on. I guess technically it really is all a DPS check, it's just at various points in your account's ability. But given that we have a full 5 minutes for the first 2 chambers, which for floor 12 that's not the case. All chambers you need to do it in 3 minutes or less to get 3 stars. It feels like you're just less rushed, right? You have a little bit more time to breathe. 5 minutes gives you more time to mess up and make up for it later, which is always exciting in a game like this. Actually, that won't help Eula, but it'll be useful for Yoimiya. I don't like the defeating opponents one. It's so too much dependable on or dependent on RNG. Like here, there aren't that many enemies, so killing one of them is actually not that, you don't do it that often. Oh wow, it's only down to this guy already, huh? Nice. Doing pretty well. Okay, that's pretty solid. One thing I do love about the Skyward Pride that I have on Eula is that it provides free damage, and it's actually pretty significant. It adds up over time. So even though it doesn't directly buff on her other attacks, other than just it having the sword itself having some pretty good stats, ER and high attack and everything, it just gives you a lot of extra free damage that totally, yeah, adds up a lot over time. which works, you know, well for this kind of DPS system that this game tends to operate under. Ayula already destroys everything? Yeah, I mean, this is floor 10, right? She is doing very well, you know, to be fair. She's breezed through everything up to this point. So she's clearly passed every test I've given her, but so far the tests... We'll see how she's doing at floor 12. And floor 11. Yeah, floor 11 should be interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how she is so far. I got a pretty good roll on Feather yesterday, getting crit damage on the last roll to get it up to level 20. Now it's got 27% crit damage. Pretty solid. Alright, so this one I do have to beat in 3 minutes, and it is gonna offer a bit of a challenge. This guy heals. Unfortunately, the area that my Eula still does struggle with is crit rate. She has... I mean, she could still use more crit damage too, but when can you not use more crit damage, right? Okay, so now, unfortunately, Official ain't gonna do much, and neither will Eula's... Yeah, Eula's, physical damage doesn't really do much either. So I actually might not be able to get 3 stars on this with this particular team. See. But let's see, let's keep going. Diona charges. Oh, good point. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to rely on. Now, here's a time that I wished I had Diona C4, or actually I do have her C4, which means her charge attack charges much faster when you're within the field of her burst. Okay, use that first. There we go. Diona main DPS, yes! This is the secret best way to use Diona, right? Well, it's... Actually, yeah, it reminds me... I've... In videos and such of Genshin I've seen, and maybe on Reddit too, a lot of times when people do bother to rank characters, like into tiers, Diona actually tends to be in the top tier, along with characters like Bennett and Xingqiu and Xiangling. And I feel like, to me, I don't quite use Diona to her fullest, but it's absolutely fair to put her in the top. Diona's better than Eula. Yeah, totally. At least up against that particular enemy. Diona just completely showed Eula who's boss. Like, Eula, you carried us this far, but now it's my turn. Step aside, let the little cat girl show you how it's done. Alright, we're cutting it down to the wire. Let's see if Yoimiya can bring us over the finish line. Okay. Come on. No. Okay, I think I can actually do this. I'm gonna have to focus on Diona's charge attacks a little better. Last time you did a tier list, Diona was pretty high too. Yeah, I could totally see the reasoning, and I think if I were to make a tier list, it would probably be the same. Should be quite high. So I want to take full advantage of Eula's physical attacks in the first half of this fight, because my ability to damage this guy with physical attacks goes away at this point. Okay. Genshin tier list streamer? Yeah, I guess I could try that sometime. Yeah, I've never done... Like, I guess I might have done tier lists at some point, but yeah, I've certainly never done one on stream. And I've rarely done them in real life, in general. Okay. So let's use her burst. Using Eula's burst for the cryo damage. That is the 5-head move there, right? That's how you're supposed to use Eula. That's why you want to crown her burst, that extra cryo damage. That's what you're getting out of it. One for gameplay and the other for character design. Yeah, I should try it at some point. I mean, Genshin, of course, has no shortage of great for either. Like, it's a solid roster of great looking characters and really fun playing characters. Let's use her burst. Okay, time to go in with Yoimiya and just destroy these folks. Okay, nice. Beto's burst having the ability to bounce between enemies allowed me to just focus on this guy while the other little mage got killed. And yeah. I have to still work on doing this very quickly. Okay. Beto's burst is definitely something that I'm gonna have to rely heavily on. Okay. E2. Cryo cover Eula best? Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you should use a 4-piece blizzard, because you want that high crit rate. You can build her full crit damage, use 4-piece blizzard with, you know, ideally a cryo cup, right? Alright, so that was a pretty solid run, I guess. That last chamber was pretty tough, but this one could be good. But it only took a couple runs. My team was definitely not suited. So yeah, you know, pretty, not bad, but I definitely want higher crit rate. And I do benefit a lot from the Skyward Pride. And this is probably worth taking up to 20, but it's just such a shame that it only has that 1 crit damage, and I'm, you know, 3 out of 4 chance it's not gonna roll that crit damage. Reverse melt Eula. Yeah, build her with EM actually. That's the way to go. I have such shed gladiator artifacts. All this time I've gotten only like, yeah, 2 decent gladiator timepieces. Holy shit, right? With Bennett C6. Oh yeah, shit. That's a galaxy brain move right there. That's that might be too advanced even for me. Ah. This one would be good to take up to 20 as well. I might want to go with this one for the higher crit rate. This way I get 61% crit rate and a little bit lower crit damage, but I think the extra crit rate there is actually a little bit more beneficial. And I'm really happy about this circlet. It rolled crit damage at the end, and in the end it actually only rolled into a dead stat once, defense. Attack's pretty solid too. Artifact has no... Yeah, I mean, that is the true endgame of this game after all, right? Just how it works. But honestly, I can't complain that much at this point. Looking at how my Eula did, like, I wasn't expecting to get a 4-piece Pale Flame on her, and this isn't exactly a perfect set of 4 Pale Flame artifacts, but these are pretty good. And I haven't farmed Pale Flame that much. These are usable, and she's already, you know, kicking ass, taking names pretty well, so gotta say, yeah, level 20. Yeah, both the flower and the timepiece. Yeah, how about this? I think I do have the... I think I do have the artifacts. I hope I have the Mora. The Mora might be more limiting than the artifact, actually. But let's at least try taking this up to 20. I think it's well worth it. It only hit defense the one time. And I'd really love it if it hit crit rate. On Eula, crit damage, of course, is excellent. But I feel like I'm at the point where a little extra crit rate is just a little more beneficial. Yeah, this thing's eating through my Mora pretty quickly. So, well, given that tomorrow is Sunday, which means we have the ability to farm any book we want, I might spend today's resin on Mora. Yeah, Mora Hell's also forever. Just gotta keep farming Mora. Alright, moment of truth. Give me crit rate, please. Yes! Oh, too bad that was a low roll, but... Okay, that's a good result. That's what I wanted. Now she's got like 64%. Pretty solid, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it was the correct stat. I ain't gonna be crying about a low roll there. Oh, right, this is the pylon defense. Okay, let me make a team that's specifically for the pylon defense. This is gonna be a pain. The 3 or 4 million Moras for new characters, but that's way down the line, right? I'll have plenty of time. Yeah, the BP will help. I think it's around 2.5 million Mora on one shot when I unlock it. So let's actually try... I'm gonna take a somewhat strong team. I feel like Zhongli is good because he allows me to just ignore everything and go right up to them, but something more crowd control. The thing is, Eula's not particularly a crowd control kind of character. She does do good AoE with her burst. Less than 3 weeks. Yeah, but I'll also have plenty of time to build them up afterwards, right? I'm not in a hurry to level them up all the way to 80 or whatever right away. Plenty of time to play with them if I get them. We'll see if I get them. We'll worry about that part first. I ain't gonna be complaining about having to farm for Mora if I end up getting them. I could try taking a triple cryo. Like that. That could be interesting. Could be interesting. Let's give it a shot. For this one, I feel like I should take Venti for the crowd control. And... So, I'm hoping that between the Overload and the Electro Charge and Venti, that I'll be able to keep enemies off their, just yeah, on their heels, falling over, whatever, as much as possible. Let's see if this can actually handle this. I barely managed with 60% during the first round. Well, the one time that I 3-starred this. And I didn't have that much fun, so let's see how I manage here. I guess I'll start by using Zhongli Shield, Diona Burst, Rosaria Burst, Eula, something like that. Try that. Okay, these guys are too close to there for my liking. Okay. Okay, we can kill this guy. Wow, where's... Oh, right. Oh, goddamn, that whiffed. Okay, at least with Zhongli we can use his burst to just keep enemies frozen. And I also like how with Rosaria we're able to move very quickly. So fortunately, yeah, I have these guys aggro, and they don't seem to want to turn around and attack the pylons, so I'll take that. So working okay for now. Oh, wow! I didn't expect to kill all of them there. I didn't quite see how much HP I had, but I think I had over 80. Yeah, it looks pretty good up there. So, yeah, not bad. I'll take that. Now, I guess I'll start by using Beidou Burst, Xingqiu Burst, then go in hard with Yoimiya, or use Venti Burst. Outside of Miho's offices, nobody likes this floor. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay, this for the shield. Use that. And now use Venti's Burst. I want to have Venti's Burst charged as often as possible, I think. 89%? Oh, sweet. I had some pretty decent defense on the first half. Okay, Venti's Burst again. I guess it's a good chance for Venti to shine. Oh, shit. Okay, we got the shield. Come on. Switch there. And now going with Yoimiya. Oh shit, I don't care about that guy. Yeah, this samurai I care a lot more about. 74%. Still got a good amount left. Come on. Come on, Yoimiya. Thank you. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Phew, that went a lot more smoothly than I expected, and certainly more smoothly than the first time I beat this. But yeah, thank you, thank you. Pretty satisfying. Venti's a lot of fun to use, absolutely. And Eula's burst there, really, it killed I think 3 enemies in one shot at the end. They all did have low HP, but it is nice that Eula's burst has a good amount of AoE. Okay, this triple cryo team, which again, not the kind of thing that I'd normally use, but normally I'd use an Electro character along with, but seems to work. We'll see how I manage on Chamber 3. Oh shit, it's these guys. I really only optimized for the first half, or first chamber, which does not in any way require DPS. Maybe it kind of requires DPS just to kill enemies before they're able to do much to the pylon, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's all about defense rather than offense. Whereas the other chambers, of course, are all about DPS. That's all they're all about, one might say. Alright. Okay, this guy. Nice. Got to use their burst on it. Unfortunately, with the shield, got Punch. Okay, use her burst. Yeah, let's eat through the guy's shield. And refresh ours while we're at it. Okay. That. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten pretty used to Eula's overall rhythm. Okay, that 178k, not bad. That was definitely a crit. That's without any superconduct. Okay, put up that shield. Use his burst. And we can have Yoimiya going in. Flickering Candlelight. I think, so I don't know enough about music to say, but to my ears, Flickering Candlelight has a very Spanish feel to it. It just feels like something I'd hear from Spain. The guitar and the overall kind of style of rhythm. But it's a great tune, and another example, I think, of how good these musicians, I guess particularly the composer, right, who's primarily responsible for how the music goes after all. Just the diversity of styles that they have a talent for creating. I also don't have much in the way of healers on this, so pretty much reliant on Xingqiu. So that was alright. Because the time limit is 5, I managed, but we shall see how I manage on Chamber 3, where the time limit is 3 minutes. The defense isn't really gonna help me. See, what's the ending here? Oh, these guys, Okay, well, fun. Let's see how my Eula manages against them. Hydro, Electro, Pyro reactions are good. Yeah, I agree. And with Venti there to kinda conduct the everything, I think it works pretty well. Only issue for me is lack of a shield, I guess. I've gotten a little too reliant on shields, I guess, but then again, to be fair, the game is, at this point, really designed to, if not require shields, at least extremely incentivize them. Like that. With this being a DPS check, ain't nobody got time to dodge that shit, right? So, I just put up the shield and tank it. Love to get Eula's burst up, please. Okay. So we got these left. Okay, come on, Eula, get that burst. Alright, so we beat it in a little less than 90 seconds, which is half. So if this half can pull its weight, then we should be able to manage. If not, then either I'll try again for using this team, or I'll swap up the team somewhat. So let's give it a shot. Oh, it's these guys. But it's only 4 of them. Unfortunately, with Venti, this ain't all that useful, the crowd control. And Venti, of course, does more than just crowd control, but for me, my Venti anyway, a very high proportion of his usefulness comes from the crowd control. So I'm losing out on a lot of that, but my Yoimiya is doing pretty well. She's quite capable of dealing a lot of damage. Okay, I think we got this. Yeah, this half more than carried its weight. I guess it helps that it's only one wave. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was only one wave, so if you were able to spread out the damage right, it was pretty easy. Oh! Shit, this one could be good. Let's try rolling it. Yeah, I'm so glad I decided to roll Yoimiya. She is... I think once the whole... like... meta thing, you know, once you're over that, it's just like, she's an awesome waifu. And she is damn good at... Oh, shit! Okay, if this thing dodges HP, ideally it'll hit crit. I was just talking about my gladiator timepieces being disappointing. This one could still be somewhat disappointing, not gonna lie, but so far, this has a lot of potential. Come on, give me a crit. Alright, crit rate, crit rate. A low roll. No, actually, that was like an average roll, I think. Or that was like a midway roll. But in any case, it was one of the crits, so a good result, absolutely, 100%. We can get some crit damage on top of this, I think that'd be quite sweet. But another crit rate? ER would be fine too. Oh man, this one, I don't know who I would use it on. I could put it on Eula, give her 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Pale Flame, but I do kind of like playing around with the 4-piece. Okay, ER, I'll take it. 4-piece Pale Flame. It's, I don't know, I like 2-piece Glad, unfortunately, loses out to a lot because the Glad isn't as strong as the Bloodstained or Pale Flame. It's 18% versus 25%. But it could be good on, yeah, anyone really. Some DPS, Glad is a good one to have around, so I'm excited. I'm running very low on Mora, so I'll just take this up to 16. Please give me another crit roll. Crit damage roll would be perfect, yeah? Please crit damage. Oh, well, ER, I guess. God damn. Well, it's still a solid piece, but it's gonna be useful on somebody who needs more ER. My Eula, as it is, she has pretty solid ER already, 157. I think that's perfectly fine for her. Now, getting that more crit rate... And in terms of crit rate and crit damage, they're pretty similar. Yeah, this one's better in terms of crit rate and crit damage. The extra ER, yeah, would be useful, but probably not worth swapping out from Pale Flame over to 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Pale Flame. Okay, so now we're into the dreaded floor 12. I have 3-starred it, or 9-starred the floor before, but it took me multiple attempts over multiple days using multiple teams. So I'm not expecting to do that. Certainly not this time when I'm going to be taking Eula, who, again, compared to Ganyu, I think she's just not quite ready for prime time. But it'll be fun nonetheless seeing how she does. Okay. So I think I'm going to take the national team at the bottom, but for the top, let's bring Eula... Actually, could risk it a little bit more with somebody other than Zhongli. That said, Zhongli does provide a good amount of extra damage because of his 4-piece Millilith. Official. Let's go with that. And let's go with the national team. My Xiangling's gotten a little bit stronger thanks to getting Constellation that gave her 3 levels on her E, but of course her E is just a very, very small part of her damage output, so I'm not expecting her to do much better. Zhongli shield reduce enemies. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's just go in hard with Eula. These dogs are tanky as hell, of course. Let's see how well she can handle this first wave. I hope they can... The first wave at least ain't too bad. Push his shield. Oh shit. We need energy. Okay. Yeah, nice. Energy that way. Okay, push that. Come on, we got some energy for her. Now, I've noticed the hitboxes for these big ass wolves too being very annoying. When they dash back, they leave a hitbox that prevents you from actually chasing them, from following them around. But yeah, if you can't attack them because of that. Shit, getting damn hurt. I hate this attack that they do. Okay, need to heal. Okay, got the burst. These guys. Okay, damn. Damn, they're both still alive. Shit. Yeah, one of them's dead. Somehow my Eula is... Oh, I guess it's because Eula's been the one that's out and actually hitting enemies inside of Diona's burst, which provides the healing. But yeah, I did forget that against these wolves I have to deal with a lot of healing issues. But yeah, second chamber I'll definitely take some time to heal my characters. Absolutely, agreed. Alright, let's do this. And use her burst. That burst. Hit her burst. Okay. Come on, we want to get Xiangling's energy back. Okay, with his burst. Okay, we got one dead. Okay, come on, Xiangling. Okay, she's got her burst back. Okay. Good. Good. Build. Okay, good, that's dead. Alright, we better do this, and then Xiangling. Come on, Xiangling. Please get your burst up, Xiangling. Good, there we go. Okay, I don't know if I have this. But even if I don't, this is gonna be a pretty impressive run. Given my Eula, I would say. Yeah. Because this is pretty damn close. Actually, let's give it another shot. I kind of feel like I could do the first half a little faster. Yeah, let's give it another shot. And it'll give me another chance in the first half to hopefully not be so close to death. I'll have to work on Diona's energy. Like, yeah. Point with Ito is his E works like Ganyu E. Oh yeah. The oh shit, where's the last guy? Like the fact that it's a taunt definitely to me seems super useful. I need I need her burst. Okay, now we go hard with Eula. Hopefully we can stay here for that healing. Delicious, delicious healing. And then turn this way. We need Diona's burst up. Please. Come on, get that energy. Good. We need Diona to heal up a bit actually. This rate, our healer's gonna end up dead. And our shielder, right? Unfortunately, I think this run might be even worse. Just... Man, these wolves are just such annoying enemies. The whole corrosion effect is a pretty unfun thing to have to deal with. And that's even before you factor in... Oh shit. Eula's burst didn't, yeah. Use Diona's E twice to give... Oh, so no, actually, I purposefully don't use Diona's E twice in a row. I tend to wait until it goes out, but I might have to actually use it twice consistently actually for the energy. I think that might be worth it. But yeah, normally I use her E once, and then once her shield runs out, I can then use it immediately again. But I guess with Zhongli's shield, it's probably not that big an issue. Shield, and yeah. I do want to use Diona's shield often, at least for the energy. Too bad, because this is a DPS check, like, spending your time dodging them is just not really that viable. You have to kind of get into their faces, and I guess that's why you'd need a healer. Like, Diona just might not actually cut it as a healer here. So if I don't manage it here, I'll just go ahead, because I wasn't thinking I could 3-star a chamber on this run anyway. So if I don't manage to 3-star it here, I don't manage to 3-star it, and I'll just live with that. Use that. Kokomi and Jean are top. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, they definitely, in part, made it to help Kokomi, right? As well as the new artifact set. Eula might end up dead here, just from the corrosion. Shit. I think I might actually have to switch up the team. Because of the corrosion, it's just too much of a pain keeping my characters alive. So I think I'll bring Chi-Chi instead of Diona and rely on... I'll rely on Zhongli for the shielding. But I think her weapon... I'd like to give her the Favonius sword. Lower attack, but Favonius sword will provide a bit more energy. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to keep Eula's burst up and running more often, and obviously that'll be helpful for the damage. Oh wait, I don't want you. Alright, I want the national team. But hey, besides the healing issues, again, I'm pretty impressed with how Eula's been doing. She's pretty darn close to being game ready, even if she's not quite there yet. Yeah, she's darn close. I think higher attack and a little more crit rate would definitely be factors. Okay, let's do that. And yep, Hila, go for it. Okay. Go. Yep, let's keep them frozen for a moment. And that. Oh, come on. He missed, but whatever, at least it seemed to have the stack anyway. Okay, do some damage that way. Yep. Okay. Okay, let's have her. Nice, it actually landed. Okay, come on, Eula. Get your burst up. Come on. Okay, let's use his burst actually. And time to refresh that shield. Okay, got that burst. Nice, these guys came right at me at that burst. And now we wanna actually have that second part do a lot of damage. It still wasn't quite enough, huh? I think I somehow managed to two-wave it on that first run where I came close to restarring it. So this run I'm pretty sure won't be a 3-star, and I'm not gonna try again just to get a 3-star with this team. I don't think that's I don't think there's much of a point to trying that. But again, pretty pleased with how Eula's doing. I guess without having Diona with the Noblesse, I'm losing out on damage. Yeah, it's probably a factor. But alright. Well, let's see how the national team here can do. So, I don't know if at the end of the day Eula can outdamage Ganyu. I feel like it, I think they're at a similar enough level that it really comes down to how you build them. So I might be able to build my Eula to be able to outdamage my Ganyu, but I think that's gonna take a lot of work. Shit, this guy's still alive. God damn it. Okay. I'll use that first. There we go. Use that first. Okay, good. Use that first. And get some energy for Xiangling, please. Good. Got that first. Yeah. So of course Bennett can't over heal, but he is to this day just an absolute solid healer. I'm having just so little issue with the corrosion right now. As long as I'm able to basically stay within Bennett's circle, which these enemies tend to make it fairly easy to do. It's not a big deal. Alright, so that was about a minute or so off of 3-star. I think if I had really tightened it, I might have been able to 3-star it, but it would have taken a lot of work with that team. So I'll come back with Ganyu to really do it properly. And I'm gonna need to heal up Zhongli a little bit. But at least we don't have any corrosion to deal with here, right? Okay. Burst and see how she does here. Save her burst. Oof, I think it didn't crit. Okay. We need him to heal up a bit. Good. Okay, good. I hope the Favonius effect is going well. We need that shield. Okay. Come on, Eula, we need your burst. Keep using that E, I guess. Third and 17th. Yeah, well, obviously not that quick, right? Okay. Come on. For now, yeah. Not with my Eula as she is now. Maybe one day, but I'll have to get quite a lot luckier with my artifacts, which hey, might happen. I'll also have to spend at least a crown on her. I think using a crown on her burst is something, and yeah, I think crowning her burst and her auto attack actually would be worth it. Would be fun. I've really enjoyed using her so far, so I think she would be worth that kind of investment. Okay, do that. Provides the shield. Come on. I need energy for Xiangling. There we go. Okay. I need energy for Xiangling again. Come on. Use that first. Thank you. Come on. Pick that up, Xiangling. Oh shit! Come on, use that first. That. Okay, we got some reactions going. This way, right? Okay, let's keep going at him. Okay, shit. Okay. As long as I have, like, Beto's burst provides a shield for a bit duration, so it's obviously pretty useful in a case like this where dealing with a bunch of hard-hitting, pretty difficult enemies. Alright, there we go. 3 stars! Holy cow, Eula actually contributed to a 3-star run there. And not for Chamber 1, but Chamber 2. Damn. Yeah, last second, right? Never underestimate Xiangling, though. Xiangling, man. She pulled it off in the end with that hit. And, yeah, holy cow. Eula actually, yeah, did quite a solid there. Right, so I believe this one has ruins stuff and wolves for both halves. Let's go with this, and if the too low defense ends up being too much of an issue, I can swap it out. Xiangling energy on the 3rd chamber. Oh yeah, she's gonna be exhausted, but no, she has good ER. It's she can manage. She does pretty fine. She's used to carrying our team, right? That's why I say she might be my first best DPS, even better than my Ganyu. Alright, let's give this a shot. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we got 2 ruin machines. So no corrosion to deal with for this wave at least. And we'll have Zhongli's shield do its job. Okay. Okay. Shit. I don't think I have Zhongli's shield up properly. Okay, but... Oh shit, no! Ah! The AoE nature of the burst ended up not going off. Because the guy just walked out of the way. Ah! That is one of the annoying things about Eula's burst, right? Enemies often don't cooperate. Okay. Go towards that. I feel like I should figure out a better way to keep these guys... Yeah, keep these guys together. And... without Eula's burst being able to kind of do tons of damage to them at once, Yeah, oh, there was a issue with the hitbox there just now. Rolling 5-star characters if you can get the best DPS free day one. Yeah, right? I mean, you definitely can't fault MiHoYo for the quality of their welfare characters or weapons for the most part. Need some more energy. Ay. These guys also don't really react to your attacks at all. There's very little ways I guess freezing is really the only consistent way to keep them in one spot. Otherwise, they just keep running around. And nothing you do seems to be able to affect them, really. Again, other than freeze. Constantly missing her Q. Yeah, hopefully I get better at it. I know it's partly a skill thing, but also partly the... just the nature of this game, right? It's not exactly well designed for purely a control perspective. There's my gene. What's that? Did you pull a gene while pulling for Itho? For the gym. Ooh, nice. That's pretty interesting, like, for a gym outfit. Not that modern, but I guess it kind of fits in with the style, Mondstadt. It is pretty. Alright, so let's just finish this off here. I don't think this team is gonna be able to get 3 stars, even if I tried again. So I'm not gonna bother trying with this team. But I'll be back with another team that includes Ganyu. Alright, we need that energy. Okay, come on, Bennett. Oh shit. Okay, got that burst going. Good. Alright, there's that burst. That. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't have Xingqiu's burst going well enough there. I kind of forgot about it in the rotation. Okay, get the counter. I was too busy trying to get Xiangling's burst going. Okay, do that. And... what? Wait, Xiangling died? How did she die? God damn it. I didn't see her die. What happened? Right. Well, looks like we're probably not even getting 2 stars. Look at how tanky this guy is. He's been at basically 0 HP for a shit ton. I don't know how long, but holy cow. Let's see if this team can manage without Xiangling. We're not even gonna get 2 stars, unfortunately. That's okay. Oh shit. Get the counter. Right, get your burst out. There we go. Okay, get the counter. Unfortunately, the sacrificial effect on her burst, or on her E, is just not proccing that often here. Okay. That burst for the shield. Okay, get the counter, nice. Right, it is also satisfying hitting them in the eye with beta. Oh shit, Spin to win is the worst. Especially when you don't have an archer. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, 1 star. Eula. Characters you need to get. Oh, nice. I saw that on Fobmaster's stream. He was using that as a new wallpaper, I believe. Yeah, without Xiangling, yeah, it slowed down a whole lot. It wasn't exactly going to get 3 stars before Xiangling died, but after Xiangling died, holy cow. That got a lot tougher. But hey, I did manage 6 out of 9 using Eula, including 3 stars on Chamber 2. So good for Eula. This one could be useful on somebody who scales off defense, but not gonna be particularly useful for me now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so I do have... here's one thing I'm gonna do. Let's take a quick break by doing a couple fights. I'm gonna do the... I want to at least ascend... Oh, not here. I want to ascend Clay a little bit. I'd like to get her... If I get lucky, I'm gonna have to fight the Pyro Regisvine just once. Or Jane Forgotten? What do you mean, in the fan art? I mean, that stuff is, there's too many characters and not enough room for something like that, so just end up getting pushed back, or, you know, doesn't mean anything if you're not in any particular one group image. Let's see. Yeah, let's use Barbara to deal with this guy's shield. Pyro shield and everything. Yang is in there and she's like the most forgettable girl. Yeah, she does get ignored, but it's nice to see something like that, right? When she usually gets ignored, she gets to be there. Now it's kind of odd that she's with Eula, because they've never met in story, and I don't know how well they'd get along. Buy Kaching skin, or do I want to see it first? I think I'll buy it, yeah. I'm guessing, unless it's really hideous, which I don't see that happening, I'll almost definitely buy it. I have the Genesis crystals because I don't... Oh shit, I'm gonna have to run it again. Because I don't... yeah, I don't convert Genesis crystals to Primo Gems. So, actually, how many Genesis crystals do I have? I think you have to go into this menu. Eula and Yanfei know each other? Really? Oh, is that in the dialogue? Holy shit, I didn't know. Yeah, I have 3150 Genesis crystals. Okay, so I also want to do another attempt at a solo. I really enjoyed trying to solo this boss. Now, I've only done it once, and I did it with Eula. So, I think... actually, Diluc could be fun. Yeah, I haven't brought out Diluc in a while. Let's see. Eula saved her in the past, if you remember correctly. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if Yanfei happened to be in Mondstadt, or if Eula went to Liyue, or... Yeah. I wouldn't have thought they'd meet each other, but I guess they'd both have reason to travel at some points. Okay, so... Since I've fought this guy twice now, I have a decent sense of his animations and such, but executing, of course, is another question. So he sends himself like a frisbee there. And his melee attacks are really the most dangerous because they come out relatively quickly, which makes them hard to dodge. The other ones tend to have a lot of like warning. You don't really have to worry too much about getting hit by it. Then yeah, so he has a dash attack that he follows up with a kind of tornado attack. Okay. And then he follows. Yeah, he always. Oh shit! I ran out of stamina. Shit. Yeah, and when I know that he's doing in the middle of a combo animation, I can afford to do this. Use that burst. Oh shit. So unfortunately the perfect run's gone. But I didn't get hurt too much, so I should manage okay, as long as I keep going like this. But let's see. Now he doesn't seem to have multiple phases like the weekly bosses. I guess to be fair, the world bosses too only have one phase. Okay. Okay, let's get stamina back. I need to be able to use his burst to knock the dog over if I want to make this a little bit faster so that, yeah, I can do more DPS. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since he did that one. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, we're able to do a good amount of damage to him when he's knocked over. So getting Diluc's burst charged up is definitely a high priority. Doggo is stronger than Shinhan or Halo. Yeah, the Doggo is stronger than like most characters. I think he might be stronger than Diluc. Look at this, Diluc's barely managing, right? He has to hit him so many times. It's like, would you bet against the Doggo if he were dueling Diluc? I don't know. Like, the Doggo is clearly very skilled, resourceful. Okay. And it knows how to escape properly too, right? It leaves behind a decoy that then explodes. Even when it gets knocked over like that, it has the wherewithal to do that. So I got the timing of those pretty well. We're able to get the occasional hit in, but without his burst available, we're not able to do too much damage to him at once. Alright, so we do that. Yeah, I managed to dash through that. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. It's possible to dash through the electro attack. Some attacks it's not possible to because they're too long, but that one you can. Maybe if you yeah, imagine if the Doggo was wielding a claymore. Oh, also these guys are here. Alright, that's actually 2 for 2 in solo attempts. Once with Eula, once with Diluc. That was fun. I'll probably try at least one more time using Beta. But right now, I'm gonna try floor 12 of the Abyss again. And this time I will take my A-team. Yeah, and that's gonna be Ganyu on the top, Ganyu with Morgana on the top and National on the bottom. Alright, thank you for coming by, Nat, and good night as well. Sleep well. Hope, yeah, I also hope I get good luck in the Abyss and the artifacts. Alright, let's put on a little more intense music just to fit this actual proper attempt at the Abyss. But we'll see how things go. Okay, I think that's fine. Alright, we have Mona. Not you, although I think I'll bring her because I do need that superior healing for dealing with corrosion. And Beto. Okay. So this first chamber, I almost 3-starred when using Eula, and I'm pretty sure my Ganyu is stronger than my Eula, so I'm thinking I should be able to manage. Let's give it a shot. Alright. So, nice thing is I can actually freeze these guys and keep them still. That's basically one of the only ways to keep these doggos in check from a crowd control standpoint. And the other ways, of course, would be using Zhongli's burst like that. Okay. Okay, good. Again, can you get your burst up, please? Okay, the decoy's pretty nice. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to aim for the ground. Good, we like the decoy there. Shit. And use your burst. Okay. Really, I want to hit both of them at once, but they might not cooperate. Push that shield there. Okay, pick that up. Good. The nice thing about Ganyu, of course, she is an archer, which means I can stay relatively safe from them. Just by not being close to them while I shoot at them. I don't get hit. At least not nearly as much. Okay, so that was almost exactly 90 seconds. Let's see if this half can manage with the national team. I'm not sure exactly what the best order is for this rotation, but I figure I want to try to use people's E's pretty often. And I also want to get Beta's burst up. Okay, use the burst, please. Damn. Okay, good. Use that burst. Okay, come on, Beta. Okay. Come on. We got some energy for Dunling, please. Okay. Okay, do that. Use his burst. That. Come on. Okay. Yep. Come on, Bennett. Thank you. Use your E. Right, Shangling. Get some energy, please. Okay, Beto. Get some energy for us. And shit, that missed. Come on. Bennett. Get us some energy. Right. And Shangling. Use your burst. Okay. There we go. 3 stars. Again, came very close, but did manage. And holy cow, again, good timing with the music. Alright, that National team, very good, and came very close, but in the end, Xiangling bringing out her burst, just big-ass numbers consistently, fantastic. Alright, this one I've already gotten 3 stars in, so I'm not gonna hurry. Let's just play it safe and keep people healthy more than anything. That's gonna be the goal. Okay. Yeah, we can have Zhongli heal up a bit. And we can also freeze these guys this way. Okay. Good, Zhongli's shield doing its job. Okay. Frozen. Nice. I think he's been staggered. And he's also frozen, which is super convenient. Okay. Oh shit. No, don't die. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it again. Ganyu died. Yeah, I knew I was playing with fire. I thought I could swap out to Zhongli in time, but sadly I could not. But I had a pretty good thing going there. Should be fine. And get some healing for Zhongli. Good. Yeah, kinda got a little greedy there with the damage. Again, I'm not really in a hurry in terms of damage, so I really should have just played it safe, but I had a big opportunity to do a lot of damage and I paid the price for being too greedy there. Okay, let's do Zhongli. Okay, good. That's gonna hit both of them. And then Ganyu. Stay right within Ganyu's burst, please, both of you. Okay. Nice. Alright, so these guys of course are quite difficult, but oh shit. Why is it that there's like a little bit of a delay before her burst can go off? Shit. Or her E with the defense, of course. Okay, come on. Use that for the shield. Okay. Get some energy. Come on. Chun-Li. Good. Okay. Good. Do that. Use that first. Thank you. Get some energy. Use Bennett. Yeah, so I'm not in a hurry per se, but given just how difficult these guys can be, like, killing them quickly tends to be the best strategy anyway. So that's just what I'm gonna have to do. But I'm gonna try to go to the final chamber with full HP and energy. I'll just have to worry about that after I kill 2 of these guys. Okay, good. Bennett has high enough ER that I actually don't really mind. Shit. Ooh, shit. Yes. Oh shit. Okay, I got the counter. Oh wow, and I still somehow managed to 3-star it. Yeah, the national team, man. So good. Alright, we'll see if I can actually pull this off in Chamber 3, though. Chamber 3 is very difficult, in my experience. And I don't know if I can do it, but the national team's pretty solid for it. So I believe I kind of want to go this way. And try to keep these two guys. I think I want to keep the guy who jumps around in the front so that if he decides to jump backwards, they're still kind of near one another. Okay. So, given their relative HPs, I think this one's the one I want to. And that. Okay, let's do that. I need that for a little bit of healing. Okay, let's use her burst. Please hit. Yep, I think it hit. And now have Ganyu do her thing. Okay, use her burst. Let's refresh that shield. Okay, please, let's get these guys. It's frozen, ideally. That guy's getting close to dead. Or at least he's closer. Okay, we need that shield. Okay, do that. Come on. Let's use Mona's burst. Okay, come on, Ganyu. Keep these guys frozen, ideally, please. Okay, come on. This guy. Almost dead. Okay, come on. Zhongli. Okay, we only have about 70 seconds left. So, we used up more than half the time. But if anything can do it, this national team could. So let's give it a shot. And I might give it a couple of attempts, we'll see. But yeah, let's just go for it. I think it's doable. It'll be hard. But I think it's doable. Okay, that. And that. Okay. Come on. I need that counter. Come on. Need that energy. Come on, we need more energy, please. Please, we need that energy, thank you. Come on. Alright, need that burst. Okay. Where are you? Okay, well this run's definitely not gonna do it, but let's see. So if I wanna pull this off, for these two, I guess it's actually not. These two aren't too tough to deal with. Yeah, they tend to stay together. I think, yeah, I need to do the first half quite a lot better, by at least 10 seconds, I would say, maybe even 20. So, some of it's gonna be RNG with these guys, I think, but for the most part, I think I can make this better. Okay. I'm really hoping that these guys don't decide to move too far away. One. Okay. Okay. Shit, that guy decided to leave. Circle. Okay, well he's dead anyway. Stay in there for you, Ganyu. Okay, come on. Okay. Use that burst. Then hopefully we can keep these guys somewhat frozen. Okay, use your burst there. And then hopefully we can keep them there right underneath Ganyu's burst. And now's the time to turn on some healing. And so get them frozen and have Ganyu just hit them a lot, right? Okay, doing pretty good, Ganyu. Nice job. Okay, I think now's a good time to refresh that shield. Use your burst. Okay. Okay, good. Come on, come towards me, you guys. Okay, time to use that first. Okay, that run was actually worse than the last one, so my national team's really got its work cut out for it. Let's see if it can manage. Okay. Do that. Come on, use that E. Good. Now time to use these bursts. Okay, we need some energy for Xiangling here, please. Use that burst. Good. Thank you, Bennett. But can we get some energy for Xiangling, please? Okay, use that burst. Okay, come on. Do that. Shit. Use that burst. Come on. Okay. Come on, Bennett. Oh, come on. Alright, I think this run's officially scuffed now. I had a chance there for a moment, but there was kind of a weird issue where one of the characters seemed to just want to not move. But, okay, that one went alright, but again, the first half was just not very good. So yeah, I'm struggling here with the first half. I'm not sure what the wolves are really giving me a lot of trouble in terms of doing enough damage to them quickly enough. If I can get rid of these guys really quickly too, that'd be pretty nice. Okay. Come on, refresh that shield. Okay, use that burst, thank you. Come on. There we go. Okay, time to use Zhongli. Use that shield. Okay, good time to use that. Shit, they pushed me aside, huh? Come on. Okay, push that shield. Come on, and use that burst. I need to be better at aiming Zhongli's shield actually, so that the pillar doesn't unfreeze these guys too much and too quickly. Like, the permafreeze gets ruined when pillar just takes away the frozen part, right? These guys would stay together, that'd be pretty nice, but they're not really cooperating. Doesn't really aim that well. Is that... Right, I mean, it's not really designed to be aimed, right? So it could be pretty annoying. Alright, that was my best run, but only by a couple of seconds. Only by a couple of seconds. So I'm gonna have to do this half very well, which, yeah, we'll see if I can manage. Come on, use that burst, thank you. Good. That. Come on. Okay. Come on. I think because that guy's the one who just has the most HP, I think targeting the big one and letting the small ones be hit by just the AoE effects, I think that is an idea that works. Oh, I need that first. Okay, where are you? Okay. Let's use that first. Get that first out, please. Yeah, this run ain't gonna be it. But Xiangling is kind of monstrous, though. She's gonna do quite a lot here, but I need to do at least I need to do the first half at least 10 seconds faster. Which I know it's possible, but I keep struggling with the wolves. I might have to wait for a different day with the different cards, but I'll give this one more shot here, and if I don't make it, I'll quit for now, and I'll end the stream by doing another solo of the dog boss. Yeah, let's go this way. And that. Okay, so now they're kind of close together. The smaller guy seems to have more HP, so I'm gonna target him a bit more. Even though the other guy's a little more annoying in terms of just the way he jumps around. Okay. As you can see. Come on. Okay, do that first. Don't know. Where's the other guy? Ah, he wasn't caught in the field, damn it. Yeah, let's use that first now. Okay. I think my Mona's ER might also need to be somewhat better. I feel like because she holds Noblesse, I want her to be using her burst often, but I'm having some trouble making that happen. Okay. Okay, speaking of her burst, it's up now. Okay. No. Pretty close together here. Kill them. Okay. Yeah, so this run ain't gonna be it. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna see just how well I can do the first half, because the first half is really what's holding me back. If I can do the first half in anywhere close to 90 seconds, this would be a complete non-issue. It's just that I can't seem to do that, and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong. I feel like the doggos or the wolves are just giving me a lot of trouble for some reason that they really shouldn't be, I feel like. I'll put that shield. And doing this first half quickly, of course, is also pretty important, but I feel like I generally do that well enough. Okay. Put that shield. Okay. Use that burst. And now have Ganyu go hard on them. Okay, let's use his burst. Okay, good. Now we use her burst. Okay, and we want to hit these guys together as much as possible. They are pretty well grouped together, at least. I'll give them that. I'm managing to hit them together alright, but the time limit is definitely very tight. Come on, stay frozen, guys. Okay, use that burst. Okay. Alright, that was actually a good run. That was about 15 seconds faster than my other runs. So let's try not to waste it here and see if I can get 3 stars finally. Let's go. So I think what I want to do is actually start with this, get his energy up. Please use that burst, and then that burst. Use that burst, please. Thank you. And okay, now go hard. Try to get the counter there. Okay, use that burst. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Get the counter. Good. Damn. I'm not doing so hot here, but let's keep going. Come on. Come on, use that burst. Thank you, Beta. Come on. Okay. Now they're both shit. Counter, thank you. Come on. Let's now have Xiangling do her thing. Good. That counter. Come on, use your burst, Beta. Okay, now time to use his burst. Okay, come on. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Damn. Just barely. Nice. 36 start the Abyss again. Sweet. There we go. National team just barely pulled it off along with Morgana. Wow. That was fun. Sweet. That was very nice. Yeah, it came so close so many times on that, and finally pulled it off there with an actually good run on the first half. Pick up the rewards. Can't stand running it more than once. Well, I'm still at the stage where I just started getting teams that are good enough to actually handle the Abyss, and actually running the challenge, like running the right rotations in the right order and everything to get it going is actually kind of fun. More fun now than I expected it to be. Okay, let's do it solo here, but my Beto unfortunately is not really built for something like a solo or general main DPS because she's built around her bursts right now. But she should be able to do it regardless. It'll just take a while. Let's give it a shot. You won't rerun to start 3-star specific chambers? Oh yeah? Do you just 3-star it on your first attempt, or you just are happy with whatever happens on your next attempts? Shit. Okay. Counter? Guess it'll be good to get her burst up. Yeah, that's a good one to counter, not too difficult. Floors 8 through 11, you always 3-star. Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty consistent with those too. Though I do still... The later ones in floor 11, I sometimes take multiple attempts. But I guess as you build up your characters, your account ends up at a certain state where those floors just aren't all that challenging. Shit, didn't get it. Okay. Okay, even his melee attacks actually seem to have a bit of a like, how do you say? A tell, I guess, yeah, like that. I'm not sure what the term is. I forget what the term that I'm looking for is. And come on, can we get this guy knocked over? Because getting him knocked over is definitely a big factor in doing damage to him quickly. Alright, countering that's not too difficult. Yeah, I think the burst... Yeah, he tends to have trouble with the burst, so it's a good chance to get some damage in that way. shit. Oh no, I finally got hit. Yeah, I was kind of caught in a bad situation. And there too. I wanted to counter, but it wasn't set up properly. Yeah, I'm playing really careless now. I should play more defensively. Just getting impatient, I guess, because these guys... Well, my Beto's not able to do that much damage on her own. She needs some help with the energy. Usually 8 or 7, you're fine with that. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think beating yourself up, trying to... Oh shit, I thought I had her E ready. Trying to... Ah, damn it. Yeah, completely messed up there, just got too careless. Let's try it again. I'm gonna heal up and go back. I think I can manage. And again, with Beto it just takes so long. Maybe I'm gonna try another attempt, not using Beto but Eula. Eula's gonna be somewhat faster. She is stronger. And she's built around physical damage, which is just, you know, that's always the damage that you're doing. So even without the superconduct, she's able to do a lot of damage pretty quickly. Finish that one. I think Eula might need her burst to knock this guy over. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what caused this guy to be knocked over in the past during my earlier run at him. Okay, not yet. There's a cyclone there. Okay, do some damage there. Get one hit in. Okay. Shit. Okay. That first. Right, let's go to town a bit on him. Okay, shit. That he was not within range. Again, one of the difficulties of playing Eula, right? Something you gotta get better at. Okay. Yeah, that one's easy to read. Oh shit! Ah, I dashed wrong. Okay, not a perfect run again. God damn it. Would have been nice to get one. But let's just try to pull this off again. Okay. Whoa, that's a far ass move. I don't think I've seen him move that far before. Oh, he's doing that. Okay. Chargy still does do a good amount of damage, based. And we can take advantage of the debuff. Oh, I could have used her burst to iframe through. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright. Nice to get that solo done. Yeah, it is kind of a shame that this thing's gonna go away, but I do enjoy doing solos like this when it's available. So yeah, that was fun. Got the Abyss done. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I'll do this event tomorrow or if I'll get back to doing some Nier Automata. I think I might end up doing some of that. And there is the challenge quest for the Christmas event in NA to do as well, of course, but that won't be for a little bit. But I guess, yeah, I'll end the stream there. Let me go back to my Serenity pot and just create condense some resin. Okay. This is pretty neat. I like what they did with this pet. He's a lot of fun. Let me change my controls and everything to what I normally do. And I will end the stream there. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.